Today we're going to run through, let's say, a workout for when you're a little pressed for time. So we're not going to go through the full mat order, but we're going to go through, let's say what I do when I don't have a lot of time for a workout, but I need to get something in. So this is something you can fit in, honestly, maybe 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that. So nice quick workout for you. All right. Make sure you do some of the fundamentals in the previous workout I've done before you get started. It's just a nice way to warm up before you go hopping into the 100. Okay, so we're going to come down to the mat, and we're going to bring one knee up and then the other. Reach your arms along at your side. Arms are in the sockets. Nod the head, curl up, look at your own hips. You're going to start to pump the arms. So we breathe in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts. You can stay here. If this feels, let's say, relatively easy, you can bring your legs up to the ceiling. Toes are turned out, legs are squeezed together, and then you can lower the legs as far as you can with your back on the mat. Personally, I find every day is a little different, so today, this is where I'm at. So we're going to breathe in for 5 counts, out for 5 counts. When you get to 10 rounds of that, you are at your 100. All right, so let's bring the legs down. Now we're going to go to the roll up. I'm going to show you a building block first for this one. This is called roll back. Knees are bent, feet are on the mat, arms are parallel to the floor. You're going to tuck under, roll back as far as you can with your feet staying on the mat. Squeeze the legs to help yourself on the way up. So we tuck under, work your way back, and work your way back up. If you have tailbone issues, you can put a folded towel, a big one, under each cheek. Give your tailbone some room so you can roll back. So we're going to do 5 of these. One more. And now I'm going to come down and do the full exercise. Full exercise is legs are out straight and together, toes are turned out. Arms start up to the ceiling. I'm going to squeeze my legs, nod the head, curl up. Arms are parallel to the floor. I'm going to keep my abs pulled in as I stretch forward. Notice the C shape. Tuck under, squeeze the legs, come all the way down. Arms go just to the ears, back to the ceiling. Nod the head, roll up. You can inhale as you roll up. Exhale, squeeze the legs as you work your way down. So again, this is the full exercise. Roll back that I did before this is the building block. And most people, if they can get on the floor, are able to do roll back. Not everybody will be ready to do roll up. We'll do one more of these. It is helpful when you're first learning roll up to have your legs strapped down. Or put your feet under something. Maybe you have a piece of furniture that works well. I think I just did an extra one of these. That's all right. But if you have a piece of furniture that works well, you can put your feet underneath. That works too to help you do the roll up at home. All right, let's do one leg circles. Arms are pressed into the mat. Left leg is pressed into the mat. Bend your right knee. Bring that leg up to the ceiling. Button up your abdominal muscles. That leg goes just across your center, down, around, and up. Small circle. Across, down, around, and up. My goal is to keep my pelvis still as I move the leg. So I'm pressing the back of the left leg into the mat, pressing my arms into the mat, and then we go the other way. So we go out, down, around, and up. So this is 5 in each direction. There's 3. Notice the pause at the top, takes the momentum out. Here's our 5th one. Bend the knee, slide it down. As you get better at that, you can do bigger circles. Press the back of the left leg into the mat, press the arms into the mat, bend the left leg, bring it up, come across your center, down, around, and up. And across, down, around, and up. One more to go. And the other way, we go out, down, around, and up. Press the back of that leg down. Button up your abdominal muscles. One more. All right, that leg comes down. Use your hands to help yourself. Come on up. We're going to do rolling like a ball. Wrap your arms around your legs. Hold on down near the ankles. If you have longer arms than I do, you can bracelet your wrist, but make sure the hands are down here towards the ankles. We're going to tuck under, get behind your sits bones, so behind the bones in your butt. You're going to balance first. Make yourself round, look towards your chest. Roll your tailbone towards your belly button to roll back. Pull on the legs, come back up and balance. We're going for 6 of these. This quiets the nervous system, is what Joe used to say about this one. It'll loosen up your back. 1 more to go. All right. Hands on the mat. Lift your tush, move it back. Okay, we're going to go to single leg stretch. Now, if you have neck issues, you may want to skip this because we're going to curl up with no head support. Or you can put your hands behind your head and just move the legs out and back in and follow along that way without worrying about doing the hands or curling the head up. Bring your right knee into your chest. Left hand goes on the shin. Right hand goes on the bottom. Now, we do 5 to 8 repetitions. I'm sorry, let me take that back. We do 6 to 10 repetitions of this exercise in the next 4. So each one, it's 6 to 10 depending on where you are at ability-wise. I'm going to do 6 today. If you want to do more than that, have at it. But today I'm doing 6. So, opposite hands on top of the shin. Notice it's not on the joint. I'm going to roll to my back. The other leg's at about 45 degrees. If you have back issues, bring that leg up to the ceiling. It'll help you. I'm going to give the leg a pull. I switch legs, switch hands. So I pull and switch, and pull and switch. I'm going to inhale for each leg and exhale for each leg. One more on each side. All right, now I'm going to have you rest your head. Down the road, you'll get to where you'll do this whole series with no resting your head. Next one is double leg stretch. Bring both legs in, curl up. Again, if you have neck issues, you can always leave the head down and just do the arms and legs movement on this one. Or curl up, put your hands here, and you can bring the legs out and back in and do that option instead. Or skip it, and that may be your better option. Now, if your neck's okay, you're going to curl up, look at your hips. Your goal here is the torso and the head stay still as the arms and legs move. So I'm going to reach, I hit and hold, come around, hug the legs. Inhale, exhale. Two to go. One more. All right, rest your head for a second. And then we'll go to single straight leg stretch. Bring one leg up and then the other. Then they both come up. You're going to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Grab your right leg as high up as you can with the leg straight with both hands. The other leg's going to come down a bit. Give this leg a double pull. Switch legs. Pull, pull, switch. Your breathing is to inhale for each leg and exhale for each leg. Notice I'm staying curled up, so I'm in my abs. My torso and head stay still. All right, bring the legs down, bring your head down for a second. Next one, if you have neck issues, you should be okay for this one. It's a double leg lower and lift. We go hand over hand at the base of the skull. Elbows are wide, curl up, look at your hips. Bring one leg up and then the other. Keep looking at your hips as you bring the legs up. Glue them together, stay curled up. I'm going to have you keep this small. We're going to lower for 3 counts and come up for 1. Lower for 3, 2, 1, back to the top. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Fight to stay curled up. It will protect your back. 2 to go. 1 more. All right, take a break for a sec. And we'll go to crisscross. Hands stay behind your head. Curl up. Bring one knee up and then the other. We're going to bring the armpit to the opposite knee. When we do that, you are going to look at you. So you can do this and then bring your foot down and turn. So think armpit to opposite knee. That lets you keep your elbows open so you're not yanking on your head. So here's the building block. Now for the full exercise, bring those elbows out. Notice we stay curved in the middle. And I'm working towards the middle. Inhale to each side. Exhale to each side. All right, and then come all the way up. First spine stretch forward. Let me just fix my microphone. There we go. All right, so legs are as wide apart as your mat. Toes are up to the ceiling. Arms are straight out. They're going to stay at this height. Think of it like you're sliding them on a table. I'm going to press my heels into the ground to get up tall. Now, I have tight hamstrings, so if you notice I've got a little bend in my knee, that's okay to do to get yourself up straight. Another option is you can sit on a pillow or a folded towel. I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I nod my head, pull my ribs in, stretch forward, blow the air out of my lungs. When I'm out of air, I inhale, stack my spine from the bottom. So I come back up nice and tall. Exhale, nod the head, pull the ribs in, blow the air out and stretch. Inhale, stack your spine, come back up nice and tall. Nod the head, blow the air out, stretch forward. Inhale, come back up one bone at a time. 2 to go. Nod the head, blow the air out, pull the ribs in. Inhale. Last one. And inhale. All right, next one. Open leg rocker prep. So we're going to do the prep part of this. Down the road, we do the actual rock out of this one, but we're just going to hold this one for practice for you today. So to get into position, bring your feet in, grab your ankles, tuck under, get behind your sits bones, behind the bones in your butt, and pick your feet up. Now, we practice bringing one leg out and bringing it in, and then the other and bringing it in. Notice I'm looking straight ahead. Then you bring your leg out, flip one hand behind, same on the other side. Straighten the legs as much as you can. They're a little wider than the shoulders and we're hanging out. So this is open leg rocker prep. All right, so I'm going to show you the full thing. This is an intermediate level. If you want to try rocking, we tuck under, roll back just to the shoulder blades, come back up and balance. Press your legs and hands into each other. This is a little tougher than rolling like a ball because you're straight on one side. All right, one more to go. Hey, I'm going to pause here. I bring my legs together, and then I roll down. And I'm just going to fix these. All right. Whew, so arms are at your side. If you try teaching and doing this at the same time, it's a lot harder than just teaching or just doing this, by the way. Okay, ready to do corkscrew. Arms are on the mat. Press them into the mat. Bring one leg up, and then the other. Glue the legs together. We're going to keep this small. Top part of your torso stays still. Legs go a little to the right, a little down, to the left, back to the top, pause. Other way, left, down, right, up to the top, right, down, left, top, left, down to the right, back to the top. One more to go. And the other way. All right, come all the way up. Now your legs are as wide as the mat again. We're going to do saw. Arms go out to the side. I'm going to sit up really tall. Notice my arms are a little bit in front of my shoulders, so I'm not back here. I'm up here. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale as I reach across. Just pretend I'm shaving off my opposite pinky toe. Back arm is flipped under. I look over my back shoulder. Blow the air out of my lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Reach further and longer. One more breath. I come up tall. I'm going to inhale through the middle. Exhale as I reach. Notice I'm keeping both cheeks on the mat. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you reach. It's 3 breaths total and 3 reps on each side. I inhale as I come through. That's my first breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale as you come through. Last round on both sides. And we come back up. Last one. And really reach through those arms. We finish where we start, right here. Now, we're going to transition to doing, we're not going to do swan, we're going to do flight. Maybe I'll show you swan. but we're going to do flight. So we're going to transition down and then over to our stomach. A couple of different ways to transition. The old school way was whatever side you were rolling over, that arm went up by your head, you rolled down. Actually, let me go the other way. And then you roll over that arm. So this is how I learned it when I was in training. But newer training is you can go from here and just flip on over with the knees bent. Whatever works for you. All right, let's go to flight. So with flight, this is the precursor of all your extension exercises. Extension is opening the front of the body. Legs are going to stay down on the mat. Arms reach long at your sides with the arms in the sockets. Pretend you've got a little invisible marble in front of your nose. I'm going to give that a little nudge to make my neck long. I'm lurking just a little bit ahead. Pull up through the ribs. So I come up as far as I can with my legs staying down, and then I come back down. We'll do it again. Reach the arms long, nudge my marble, pull on up. And I come back down. One more to go. Reach the arms, nudge the marble, pull on up. All right, let me show you swan. I knew I was going to show you anyways. Heels of the hands under the shoulders, elbows stay in close. Now, I want you to nudge the marble just like flight. Pull up without any hands to start. Add the hands, come only as far as you can with your pelvis on the mat. And you're looking up a little bit out of the eyes. Reach through your chest as you come down. So I'm making myself longer. So I nudge the marble, pull up without any hands. Add the hands, come as far as you can with your hips still on the mat. Work your way down. Notice my shoulders are away from my ears. On this last one, we're going to do a neck roll as long as your neck is okay. If it's not, skip the neck roll. So I nudge the marble, pull up, add the hands, look over my right shoulder, look at my chest, come over to the left, back to the middle. Left side, chin to chest, over the right shoulder, back to the middle. I work my way down, then we do rest. Use your hands to help, lift your whole body. Sit back as close to your heels as you're okay with. So depending on your knees, maybe you're up here, that's fine. If you can, you're going to tuck under. Sit back as far as you're okay with. Hands are on the mat, arms are straight. Push into your hands, look towards your chest, tuck your tailbone. You should feel a stretch in the lower back. You should also feel your abdominals working. I'm going to hang out here for a couple of breaths. So rest is technically still an exercise. You can feel your abs working. And you'll hear me say there's no rest even in rest. This is what I'm talking about. While you're here, I like to do a little extra stretch. Take your hands to one side, your hips to the other, stretch the side of your torso out. Usually feels pretty good. Then we'll go to the other side. Okay, one more exercise today. Flip to your back. And we're going to do shoulder bridge prep. So bridging is an awesome exercise. Works the glutes, works all the muscles around the legs, works your abs, stretches your back. Feet are as wide apart as your hip bones, arms are at your side. Roll your tailbone up like our clockwork fundamental and continue to lift to your straight line from your shoulders to your knees. If your abs are engaged, your hamstrings will not cramp. Keeping my ribs pulled in, I'm working my way down one bone at a time. So what I'm trying to do here is get each vertebrae on the mat, and I'm trying to get my whole back down before I let my hips roll down. When I get to the hips, I let the tailbone roll down so it's flat. Then I roll the tailbone back up again like clockwork and lift. When you do that, you'll feel the lower abs do the work. So your lower abdominals are doing the lift. On the way down, that rib connection at the top is your most important spot. If you can hear in the background, we have a train going by while I'm filming this. All right, we're going to do one more of these. Roll your tailbone up, work your way up. Keeping your ribs pulled in, work your way down one bone at a time. All right, and this is a great one to do. Let's say in the morning you wake up, it's tight. Go back to the fundamental workout, do your clockwork, do your knee sways, do some bridging. You'll feel a whole lot better. All right, so that's your shorter workout, your quick workout. And then stay tuned for further workouts to be coming. We'll give you some different exercises, and eventually we're going to do the entire level 1 mat flow. Then we'll start adding in some intermediate exercises, and then down the road we'll throw in some advanced exercises and eventually do the entire order in one of these workouts for you.